Hi, I'm Fersendra and welcome to Flåklypa Grand Prix. This is a remake of an old video game that was based on a movie that I grew up with, and it's one of my favorite movies growing up. But yeah, without further ado, let's head into the game. Choose profile picture. I am going to be Jostein Krokslien. I don't remember his full name. He has a very short scene in which this woman with the orange hair is the TV host or something, or the TV lady, I don't know. She's like, just like, Kroksleiven, du på luften, Kroksleiven, or something. And he just goes, just like, looks into the camera and just goes, oh ja, så ja, dere sitter og glor, or something. Which roughly translates to, oh really, so you are looking, or something, which doesn't really make much sense in English. But anywho, enough about that. Let's continue into the game. Yes. I'm gonna change it to English. I'm gonna have it in Norwegian language, voice, and English text. Because it's a Norwegian video game, Norwegian movie, and it'd be weird just changing that to English. But I'm gonna have the text in English, so if you don't know Norwegian, you can still get the subtitles. That's the wrong. That's the right. High score, achievements, collectibles, minigame. I haven't unlocked a single minigame, which makes sense. Racing, Lambert's driving practice, or Ludvik. Ooh. Let's try that first, just for the fun of it. Press any key to continue. Okay, WASD, that's all I need to know. Okay, what's the yellow? Oh yeah, that's slow. Oh, that was something I could have picked up. It's not great. Oh, yes, that's a good turn. And perfect. Perfect. Oh. Okay, can I just like drive on the outside here? Aha, we got flames. I don't know. Hey, we got a car part. You collect your first car. Hang on to it, might come in handy or something. Congratulations, driving practice track 2. Wheels. We got an achievement. Cool. Let's start this story. We can come back to this later. Collect 12. Okay, so we need to collect car parts anyway to unlock this. So let's start with the story, and then we can come back to this afterwards, later on.
Ja, se der, ja. Ja, vi har vært så heldige å få en kanonfotograf, Randulf Småfiks, til å ta fortekstene for oss. Kanonfotografen arbeider i lengdeformat, med kort lunte, framkaller egne negativer i gytkjebad, og egner seg derfor godt til denne jobben. Som han har lovet å gjøre unna så fort som mulig. 37 mil nordover, litt øst og oppover, ligger Flåklypa, en liten fjellbygd under himmelhvelvingen. Fritt for vær og vind, akkurat der morgensola renner oppover storjuvet, bor en sykkelreparatør Reodor Felgen. Sant å si er det bare postbudet, den uheldige fotgjenger Gudleik Knotten, som finner veien opp hit med lokalavisa og ubetalte regninger. Knotten bærer frakk med stoppdekkmønster, er aktiv fargeblind og har overkjørt en rekke ganger. stort mer er ikke å si om han Gudleikknotten. Her, oppe på Flåklypa-toppen, bor Reodor sammen med sine 2 gode venner. Optimisten, morrafuglen og alltid entusiastiske Solan Gundersen. Og den nå mer saktmodige Ludvik, pessimisten med angst for store forandringer.
Hei, er ikke sikker, men har jeg møtt deg før?
Ludvik har dessuten utpreget høystue. Ja, så er det opp til deg da, du som sitter her foran skjermen, og hjelper til med historien vår. Du kan spille mange forskjellige spill som gir deg poeng, og dem kan du bruke til å bygge racerbilen Il Tempo Gigante. Når du har bygget ferdigdoningen, helt eller delvis, ja, da vil du denne gangen få oppleve å selv sitte bak rattet. Om du vil, finnes det masser av andre utfordringer som gir poeng, både for å få bildeler eller øke poengsamlinga di. Mer sier ikke jeg. Lykke til!
Yes.
Hente posten til meg, Ludvik.
Ja, jeg skal gjøre det, Reodor.
Ah, yes, we're released. Ooh. Wind and temperature. If bear skin is exposed to wind at a speed of 50 kilometers an hour at a temperature of minus 35 degrees Celsius, the skin would freeze to ice in 30 seconds. Okay. Wind speed. Did you know that the speed of a running cheetah, the world's fastest land animal, 113 kilometers an hour, would be classified as a violent storm? Cool. Beep beep. Nice. But yeah, I saw, minigame unlocked, jigsaw puzzle. Nice. Cool. Solve various jigsaw. Okay, so we're gonna solve this one. Bada bim. That's middle top. Middle ground. That's the tree, so that's upper left. That's the track thing. That's left. That's lower left. This is upside down. This is upper left. This is right side. And it's a 3x3, so bada bim, bada boom. Car part unlocked. Nice. Holy cow. That's a detailed picture. Cool. Okay. This one. Swoosh. And that's upper left. This is lower right. This is... No, this is lower right. This is the middle. This is up here. This is left lower. This is the middle. Upper right. Upper middle. Left side. Bada bim, bada boom. Like, this game is based on another game, which is based on the movie, which is stop motion, and they made dolls, which this is. And imagine knitting this tiny, tiny sweater. Like, I'm not, like, my mom made this for me. I can't knit. I'm very bad at knitting. And I imagine how hard it must be to knit this small piece of sweater. It's like, it's one thing, it's like small, so it goes kinda quicker maybe. But again, it's like a much thinner thread as well, so it still isn't that much quicker, if it is quicker at all. That center, that is a piece of the newspaper. That's left center. That's curtains, upper left. I think that's another piece of the newspaper. Bada bim. That's a piece of the head. Swoosh. There we go. Swoosh, that's that. Piece of the hand. That's a piece of the furniture. Okay, so there, maybe. Swoosh. That's a piece of the chest and this. More piece of the furniture. Top of the furniture. Top right. Middle. Oh. that's cool. You can even read what's on the newspaper. Cool. Okay, the last one. This is right side. This is... No, that's not there. It's here-ish. Upper right. And that's middle. That's upper left. That's middle left. Lower right. Centerpiece. And lower left. I scratched my forehead. Bada bim, bada boom. Ooh, car part as well. Cool. I remember that being a minigame. Like, there was a kind of like a sound memo or memory, maybe it's called. Like, you click one button, there's a sound, and you had to find like the corresponding button for the same sound, which was fun. Good way of training or memory. Swoosh. Lower left, center lower, on the left side. Nice. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's the puzzles we have gotten so far. Oh, I saw swoosh, car part unlocked. Okay, let's start from the... Okay, we've seen that one. Fishing birds. Angling with the fishing rods and lines as weight was introduced in the 1820s to 30s through visits from the wealthy British businessmen, or so-called salmon lords, as they also were known. Fuel wood. More than a third of the world's population still relies on wood as fuel. In some parts of Africa and Asia, fuel wood accounts for 80% of the energy supply. This corresponds to that the Western world use in gas and nuclear power.
Her skal du få se et lite triks, Ludvik.
Wow, parkour!
Prøv du også, Ludvik.
Great trick.
Nei, det går bare gærlig.
Best trick ever.
Neida. Sett i gang nå, Ludvik. Ikke pys.
Yeah, don't be a wimp. Yeah. Okay. Milk production. Norwegians drink less and less milk. Consumption has halved in the last 30 years, and the average is currently at 84 liters of milk per year. The Earth's water. Around 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water. The southern hemisphere is covered by more ocean than the northern hemisphere. This is one of the reasons that 80% of the world's population live north of the equator. No, we've already read that. Tornado energy. If the energy created by a tornado in one day could be harnessed for electrical power, it would be sufficient to cover the whole Europe's consumption for 3 years. Energy consumption. If we could exploit all of the sun, wind and wave energy that is generated on Earth's surface, we would have had 20 billion times the amount of energy that we consume in today's society. Water wheels hydropower is Europe's renewable battery. Almost 50% of Europe's hydropower reservoir capacity is in Norway. Living at height. Bolivia's capital, La Paz, is the highest capital in the world, at a full 3,869 meters above the sea level. Flourishing industry. In the Netherlands, around 3,000 million flowers are grown and sold every year. That corresponds to 80,000 flowers per square kilometers. That's a very high number. Car part. That's a very high number, which is to the point that I have no idea how to picture that in my mind. Wood processing. Coniferous trees comprise almost 3/4 of the raw material for the world's wood processing industry and almost all paper production. Wind direction. A plane traveling from New York to Oslo will save half an hour if it has tailwind. Likewise, it will take an extra half an hour in the opposite direction with headwind. Ooh, minigame unlocked. Sunny's balloon hunt. Collect all the balloons in the right order according to the numbers. Okay, hard. Okay, I can see one on the minimap. Okay, so the WASD is up and down. Space is forward. W is up. So that's 2. And then 3 is over here somewhere. There. Number 1 is to the right. No, we lost our bonus. Poop. Okay, so fuel is to the left. And then there's the speed. And a compass. And the map in the middle. And to the right is which balloon, which is next. And the bonus point meter, whatever. And then the angle. Whether I'm going up or down or whatever direction. And then something. Oh yeah, maybe the altimeter or whatever it's called, like altitude, how high or low I am. Cool. Yoink. 7, 8. Short. No, that was almost that I missed the 9. Where is number 1? Here is number 1. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. No! Poop! I didn't pay attention. I went for number 9 before 8. That was stupid on my part. And 10 is between here, I think. There it is! Ah! Okay, so we don't die. If we hit the sides of the mountain. That's good to know. Come on. I got 1 health left. And very little fuel left. Come on, did I Oh, I overshot 13, I think. Yes, I did. It's down. I overshot it again. No, I got run out of fuel. Poop. Gamer. Yes, we won gold. Car parts unlocked. Nice. Pilot achievement. The achievements are just flowing. Oh my, we got 17,000 points and we needed 6,000 for the gold. That's not too shabby. Okay, was there... No. Yes. Temperate climate. Only 7% of the Earth's surface has a temperate climate, yet almost half of the world's population live in these areas. Cool. That's the one we just did. Ooh, more puzzle things. Puzzle unlocked. Oh yeah, that's the bird again. Okay, let's continue to do actually what we're supposed to do. Fetch the mail. Oh, yes.
Neimen, så pen du var, da.
Opp.
Hei, Solan. Ikke for å forstyrre deg, men jeg tror du må hjelpe meg, ja. Kommer du, eller?
Ja da, jeg kommer. Solan Gundersen fra Rustadsaga iler til unnsetning. Hva er det du driver med?
Jeg datt rett på rumpa, jeg, Solan.
Sånn, ja. Nå greier du det sikkert selv.
Takk, Solan.
Jeg skal hente posten for det.
Solan fix, no problem. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Take the mail inside the house to Theodore. Okay, so that's what Himmelhvelvingen's name is in English. I saw more. I see even more parts. Yoink. And yoink. And I saw more over here, but we can't take them. Mountains and names. New Zealand has the mountain with the world's longest name. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Taumatavakatangianagakuautamateapukai Wenuakitanautu or something. This area opens up later. Okay, so most likely we'll get those later on. Nice. Fish radar. Fish have a special organ called a lateral line organ. This organ works like a radar and helps fish find their way in the dark or murky waters. It is also the lateral line organ that allows fish to swim in schools without colliding. Cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and good night.